I've had a hand in making all of this.
Max Verstappen, champion of the world!
But I've never been in charge of a project from start to finish. Until a 5-star hotel came to me and said, "We want to promote our country sports experience. How do we do that?" And I said to them, "Tell a story."
I just want an Oscar!
Stories are what allow people to lose themselves in an experience that isn't their own reality. Stories are what human beings revolve around.
How do I make a story about a hotel?
I don't know if I can do this. From pitching to delivery,
Is it done?
making every decision
Cut there.
in 5 weeks.
Oh, there's so much to do.
That was a first. I've just come out from meeting the client for the first time. Now I need to go home and make a proposal. I've never done a proposal. My mentality was give the client something that makes it as easy as possible for them to understand what you're going to make.
I have finished a proposal.
I sent that away and waited. Jack, we love it. Let's do it.
That is a cool feeling.
That feeling quickly comes with dread as you realise, shit, I need to make this now. Are you available to help me on a shoot? I'm looking to rent some equipment. I made interview questions, release forms.
Are you able to send me some photos of some potential interview locations?
You are.
How much?
I made sure I got insurance sorted.
Call time would be 7 a.m.
Wrap time would be about 7 p.m. I made sure where the sun was going to be to make sure we could capitalise on the daylight we had. All of this just made me realise there is no harm in hiring a producer. I shot this over the course of 2 days. Day one was quite intense to make sure that I had all the time I needed. There was a moment that the client looked at me and went, "You getting a pair of waders on and coming into the river with me, Jack?" "Yeah, absolutely, let's do it." I hadn't planned to film that scene being in the water. I planned to shoot it from the river bank, fake the immersion of being in the water, but that is the nature of being on shoots. You need to be open to scenarios that you didn't necessarily plan. Why fake it when you can just do it? After that, we went and filmed some archery. Mike, the client, goes, "Oof, that's harder than it looks." So I was like, okay, like, give us a wee go. I fancy a go. First draw.
Great shooting there.
Right in the middle.
Give me another wee clap for me, please.
Over the course of my career, I've been involved in countless interview setups, but I've never been the one asking the questions. I just treated it as a conversation as best I could. If you conduct an interview long enough, you can see the change in people.
Happy? I'm good.
People just naturally relax.
Pleasure. Well done, guys.
After the interview, we went and shot some clay pigeon shooting.
How did it feel to have an instrument of death in your hands?
Having never shot a gun, that was quite intimidating.
Turns out I've got a knack for it. There you are. First shot.
Hit the target first time.
That's great!
One of my favourite setups to film. Tell everyone what I'm filming, but just let them be themselves, because that's when you get authenticity. That was a nice way to end day one. Day two was a lot more relaxed. Day two was brilliant. I got so lucky with the weather. It was one of the most gorgeous autumnal mornings I've ever seen. Long casting shadows, gorgeous greens, gorgeous oranges. I got to hire a golf buggy and just dart about the estate filming beautiful scenic shots. That was a wrap, and then it was straight into the edit. The theme of the film was escapism. I think that lended itself to a slower pace, so I cut with care, but I made sure to balance out the pace whilst still keeping people's attention. My mantra towards sound design is people won't notice it until it's not there.
I don't understand.
I don't understand.
I don't understand.
When I can play the timeline with just the sound design, and it still gives off the feeling of peaks and troughs and flow, that's a good feeling. Did the social cut downs, exported everything, packaged it up and delivered it to the client.
Is it done?
In hindsight, I think I was so swept up and caught up in the motions of making it that I didn't necessarily take the time to appreciate what I was doing. The main thing I've learned is it's very easy to become consumed in your own work. I wish I shared the drafts with more of my peers just to get their take on it. A collaborative project is always going to make the better results. Asking for people's opinions on it will be nothing but a good thing. In a year's time, 5 years' time, I'll look back on this project and go, you could probably have graded this, you probably could have done that. But that's the nature of life, is realising that you will change, you will grow, you will learn things.
I don't know if I can do this.
It was a great jumping off point to realise what I am capable of doing.
That is a cool feeling.
Are you available to help me on a shoot? I can't wait for the next one.